So Ted Cruz flubbed his impromptu debate with Code Pink on Thursday. Some protesters challenged him and baited him into saying some dumb shit, which apparently is not very difficult when you're dealing with Ted Cruz. So here's what he said, quote, "Let's have some dialogue." I'm doing his voice. "Let's have some dialogue. So one of the things you said is, if Iran is trying... I'm Ted Cruz, me. Okay, you didn't say that part. If Iran is trying to get nuclear weapons, well, the nice thing is, I believe truth matters. You know, one entity, one person with whom there is no ambiguity in terms of whether Iran wants a nuclear weapon is the Ayatollah, is President Hassan Rouhani, both of whom explicitly said they are developing nuclear weapons. There is no doubt about it. Me. Okay, again, he didn't say me, but he may as well have, because he said everything else, and he said it very similar to the voice I used. So Medea Benjamin, who is the founder of Code Pink, responded. I like her response because this is totally SecularTalk style. This is exactly how I would respond. She said, quote, "That is absolutely false." That's it. That's all she said. And the crowd, of course, being a Ted Cruz crowd, what did they do? They threw their feces and went, okay, not really, but they did boo, and they did jeer, and somebody shouted, I love the stupidity of this comment, somebody shouted, "Do you know Farsi?" I got her, right? Did I get her, guys? Oh, you done got her, man, you done got her. Where's my Confederate flag? Right, because there's nobody in the world who's ever translated Farsi so that Medea Benjamin can understand it. She needs to understand Farsi in order to get what the Ayatollah is saying or what Hassan Rouhani is saying, right? So I take it you already know that Ted Cruz knows Farsi. You're defending Ted Cruz. He says, I know what these guys said in Iran. Did you say to Ted Cruz? Yeah, do you know Farsi, asshole? No, of course you didn't say that. Because it's your buddy. Oh my God, they're just so stupid. They're just so stupid. Every comment they make where they think they're making an argument, you could drive fucking Mack trucks through the gaping holes in their arguments. Okay, so, the facts. You ready for the facts? Let's get to the bottom of this here. Reuters reported, because apparently they have somebody that can, take Farsi and put it into English. Oh, crazy. I didn't know translation was possible. Reuters reported that the Ayatollah said the following. Now remember, the Ayatollah is a dick. I'm the first to admit that. He's an asshole. Everybody knows that. But even with that being the case, the asshole over there said, quote, "The Americans say they stopped Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon. They know it's not true." Oh my God, is Ted Cruz right? Is he about to say that they developed a nuclear weapon, or they're going to? They continue. "We had a fatwa declaring nuclear weapons to be religiously forbidden under Islamic law. It had nothing to do with nuclear talks." So if anything, he's saying the exact opposite. He's like, you stupid Americans think they just made a good deal. We weren't going to build a nuke anyway. Assholes. Oh, wait, but it gets better. So it's clear what he's saying, and it's clear Ted Cruz is wrong. But if that wasn't direct enough for you, he also referenced not just the Ayatollah, he referenced Hassan Rouhani. He said, Hassan Rouhani made it clear, I'm Ted Cruz, Hassan Rouhani made it clear that Iran wants a nuclear weapon and they're going to get it. That's what Hassan Rouhani said. Really? Let's take a look.
We have never pursued or sought a nuclear bomb, and we are not going to do so. We are solely seeking peaceful nuclear technology.
Can you say that Iran will not build a nuclear weapon under any circumstances whatsoever?
The answer to this question is quite obvious. We have time and again said that under no circumstances would we seek any weapons of mass destruction, including nuclear weapons, nor will we ever.
He said the exact opposite of what Ted Cruz said. The exact opposite. Now, understand, it's a fair point to say, I don't believe them. You can make that argument, okay? But that's not the argument Ted Cruz made. He didn't say, hey, they said that they weren't going to make a bomb, but I don't believe them. He said, they said they're going to make a bomb. And that's not what they said. And by the way, you don't even need to believe them. You don't need to trust them because the deal is not based on trust. It's based on verification. That's why the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency, gets to monitor the sites and gets to check them virtually whenever they want. So they do regular checks, which they don't need approval for. And then if they want to do a special check because they think something is up, all they have to do is get approval from an international commission, which is made up of countries that are more kind to the U.S., who will greenlight any check anyway. So it's not like this isn't like a nuanced thing, and the deal isn't a nuanced thing and a complex thing where you can discuss the, all the aspects of it. Of course it is. But Ted Cruz glossed over all the shades of gray because he never sees shades of gray. He's fucking Ted Cruz. And he said, they said they want a nuclear weapon. I know, I heard it. It's the exact opposite, you lying bitch.